Today I'm reviewing Raw Nature Cedarwood, Rosemary and Coconut. Hi folks, G3 here. Welcome to another one of my deodorant reviews. I'm well known for reviewing natural deodorants. I take them from start to finish, so I make sure that I use it for its entire lifespan so I can let you know exactly how long it's likely to last and what that means from a cost per application, so you can know just how cost effective it's going to be for you. I look at various things as well, such as its scent, what it's like throughout the day, whether it lasts well, what it's like under pressure from sporting activities, and if it marks your clothes, and that kind of thing. I was interested to see how this one would fare because it was amongst the sort of top price points of the various different deodorants that I've tried, and it is only a 50-gram tube, so I was concerned that it might not necessarily show good value for money. But obviously we'll see that as the trial goes on, and I'll let you know those details. It's also, as with a lot of these natural deodorants, in a cardboard tube, so it is fully recyclable, which is great. And the way that it works, as with the majority of these, is that you will twist the top to get that off. And I'll be very careful doing this because there's some tiny little bits that are left over from when it was being trialed. Then with this deodorant tube, you push up from below to push the tube out, which then moves this up a little bit further for you then to get access for the deodorant to then use under your arms. So a really straightforward process. Now, the one thing that really struck me with this, and it's striking me now, is that it smells lovely. I really like the scent of this deodorant. Really good. Yeah, nice, like that. Right, let's have a quick read of what is on here. So, Raw Nature Cedarwood Rosemary Coconut Natural Deodorant. It is 50 grams. It's made with New Zealand Manuka oil. It's got a few logos on here, such as PETA approved. Its ingredients include coconut oil. It's also got tapioca starch, sodium bicarbonate, magnesium hydroxide, a lot of the usual ingredients that you'll see in these kind of products. It's manufactured in Auckland, New Zealand. RawNatureNZ.com. Right, so that is the deodorant. And what did I think of it? It really surprised me on its length of use because it lasted me for 83 days. And so that's 2 applications per day. So it was 166 applications, which is one of the higher amounts from what I've seen from testing. Now, with the cost of £12.95, this works out at 8 pence per application or 16 pence per day, which is around about the sort of middle level of the deodorants I've been testing. The lowest that we've come in at has been around about 6 pence per application, and the most expensive has been approximately 12 pence per application. So what did I make of it? Well, first thing to test is the smell. Now this is going to be rated out of 5, with 5 being good, 0 being the least. So I rated it 5 out of 5. Probably not a surprise there. I really liked the scent of this deodorant. Really good. Really strong, really fresh. I liked it. Of course, that's not necessarily going to be to your taste, but certainly from my perspective, I really like this one. Really good. Next up, it's how did it fare at staining my clothes? It scores a 5 if I didn't see any staining at all, and 0 if it was really marking my clothes and causing them to deteriorate. I rated it 5 out of 5. Another really good score. Didn't see any signs of deterioration whatsoever, so that is a really good score. So we've started really well. 5 out of 5 for staining. Next up, it's end of day smell. How does it fare at still being active towards the end of the day? Can I smell it? Is it still having an impact? I rated this 2 out of 5. It's amongst the worst of the deodorants I've tested, I'm afraid. I really started to smell myself towards the end of the day. It was quite noticeable that it wasn't having an impact. So it's not lasting anywhere near as long as the other deodorants that I've been using. It would probably be fine to maybe top it up during the day, put some more on under your armpits, and because it's got lots of length of use and I was getting a lot of applications out of it. But if you're using it under the same criteria as I test all of the other deodorants, it wasn't very effective. It was breaking down quite early on and I could smell myself at the end of the day, and that wasn't good. So next up, it is day-to-day effectiveness. Now, I might have given a bit of a hint on this one because I rated it 2 out of 5. Again, not effective at all. It wasn't very effective at deodorizing and lasting throughout the day. So 2 out of 5, didn't rate it at all, I'm afraid. And when it comes to sport effectiveness, I rated it 3 out of 5. So it wasn't too bad from a sporting point of view. So this is when it's under intense load. So when I'm playing hockey or other activities, brisk walking, that sort of thing, when I'm likely to be perspiring, was it helping keeping that at bay, keeping the smell down and deodorizing me? It was a 3 out of 5. So it's rated pretty much the same as a lot of deodorants I've tested. It was okay, but it wasn't great. So giving this an overall score, what does that all come to? It is 68%. So unfortunately, it wasn't a high scoring deodorant for me. In fact, this is one of the lowest that I've scored. There's a number that have been at 68%, and this is one of them. So unfortunately, I couldn't give it a thumbs up. It wasn't working for me. There were issues around its longevity throughout the day, especially on hot days. I found it was really not being effective there when I was getting particularly hot. It just wasn't working for me. Although the scent was really nice, it lasted really quite a good length of time, which meant it was cost effective. Of course, if it's not going to be lasting throughout the day and I'm going to have to be topping it up and reusing it, that doesn't really represent good value for money, because I'm going to be using more of it to keep topping up through the day. And that isn't ideal. So this Raw Nature deodorant, I rated 68%. But of course, you give it a go, see what you think. You might have different outcome with it. You might find that it suits your needs and it works better for you. So give it a go. Well, there you go, folks. That's what I thought of this Raw Nature Natural Deodorant. I hope you found it useful. If you did, then please click the like button down below. Let me know your comments down below. Let me know whether you've used it, what you thought of it, or whether there's an alternative deodorant that I should be trying. And if you haven't done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you get notified when I load up a new video. Well, thanks for watching, folks. Until next time, bye.